Patisandhi Chatukka. We have, in the Kama Vachara we have two Patisandhis, right? Two Patisandhis, Kama Vachara. Apaya Patisandhi or Kama Dugati, also called. Okay, so we have Apaya, maybe white. Or actually I prefer this side. No? Apaya Patisandhi, or also called Kama Dugati Patisandhi. Okay, this is one. Then we have Kama Sugati Patisandhi. Kama Sugati Patisandhi. Then we have Rupa Vachara Patisandhi, right? Rupa Vachara Patisandhi. Yes, Rupa Vachara Patisandhi. Careful, don't say Rupa Patisandhi, okay? When we say Kama, you can say Kama Sugati Patisandhi, for example. Okay? But if you say Rupa Vachara, you cannot say Rupa Patisandhi. Because Rupa Patisandhi is a Sannyasata, right? Okay? So in this case, you have to say Rupa Vachara Patisandhi, yes. And then Arupa Vachara Patisandhi. This is the 5th chapter. And then it starts with Bhumi Chatukka. We have already finished. Remember all the Bhumis? Now we're going to review them to some extent, actually, again. And now we're doing the Patisandhi Chatukka. Patisandhi Chatukka. So we have these 4 main types of Patisandhi. What are the chittas? Here it's important. What are the chittas? Patisandhi chittas. What are the chittas? Let's put them here. 19 Patisandhi chittas. Yes, good. 19 Patisandhi chittas, right? And there are 20 Patisandhis. Remember this? Yes, because of the Rupa Patisandhi, no? So let's put them here. And what are the chittas? Okay. Apaya and Kama Dugati Patisandhi. What is the chitta? We have 12 akusala chittas. 11 of them produce Patisandhi. Remember this? Remember this? 12. You prefer white or yellow? White? Red? No, red we cannot. We have 12. Oh, what? Okay. 12 akusala chittas. 12 akusala chittas, right? But only 11 chittas produce Patisandhi, yes. What is except what? Uddhacha Sampayutta Chitta, okay? Vichikicha can. Sorry? Weakest, yeah, weakest. It's in the questions, no? Hello, Supabasa, welcome. Just stay as much as you can and then you go, okay? To the other class. Okay, so we have 12 akusala chittas. 11 of them produce Patisandhi. So we have Apaya, Kama Dugati Patisandhi is the result of these chittas. 11 chittas. But 11 chittas, they only produce one chitta as Patisandhi, right? We have how many akusala vipaka chittas? 7. Yes, 7 akusala vipaka chittas. How many of these can produce patisandhi? One can do patisandhi kiccha. Right? What is this chitta? Yes. Upeka santirana. Here. Okay, white, no? This one is upeka. Upeka sahagata, santirana. Chitta. Akusala vipaka, obviously. Okay, I'll put it as akusala vipaka, no? Akusala vipaka, because there is also kusala vipaka upeka santirana, right? So in the test, for example, for a precise answer, you have to specify it's akusala vipaka, right? Sorry? Kusala vipaka? Santirana has two, upeka or somanasa, but only the upeka does the patisandhi. Somanasa doesn't do patisandhi. Okay? So now we have kama sugati patisandhi. What are the chittas? Kama sugati patisandhi. We have apaya kama dugati patisandhi. Kama, rupa, arupa. Okay, what are the chittas? Santirana. Yes, kama sugati patisandhi we have ahetuka patisandhi. An ahetuka patisandhi, right? We have also dvihetuka patisandhi. And we have a tihetuka patisandhi, right? Okay. Ahetuka is the kusala vipaka upeka santirana. Okay? You understand this, no? Kusala vipaka upeka santirana. Dvihetuka is what? How many patisandhis we have as dvihetuka? Yes. Okay. 4 mahavipakas. Because all the kusala apana, the jhana chittas, they produce tihetuka patisandhi. Not dvihetuka. Right? So the only dvihetukas are the result of mahakusalas. Remember?
Only upeka?
Huh?
Only upeka.
No, also somanasa. Dvihetuka means no jnana, no? So you have here 4. You have 4. They can be somanasa, they can be upeka, but they are all jnana vipayuta. 4 jnana vipayuta mahavipakas.
Only mahavipaka, only dvihetuka, only dvihetuka.
No, we have also another 4 which are tihetuka, right? Yeah. Remember mahavipakas? Mahavipaka chittas. We have here mahavipakas. We have according to Vedana, right? We have somanasa or upeka, right? And then what is the next classification? Yeah, we call sampayoga. Sampayoga. So according to sampayoga, it can be jnana sampayuta or jnana vipayuta. Here is the dvihetuka key. Here is the dvihetuka. And then we have sankara. Sankara we have asankarika or sasankarika. So in the end you have 8. Right? 8 mahavipakas. So 4 of them are the dvihetuka. Tihetuka here in the kama sugati we have another 4. 4 jnana sampayuta mahavipaka. Okay. So you have altogether, you see, 9 kama sugati patisandhi. 9 kama sugati patisandhi. Only 1 apaya patisandhi or kamadugati patisandhi. Okay? Following? Right?
Oh, Jnana Vipayukta,
Ah.
both of them, Somanasa and Upekha.
Yes, this is why I didn't write, because could be somanasa, could be upekha, so it doesn't make a difference here. It includes all of them, 4. Somanasa sahagata, jnana vipayutang, asankarikang chittang, sasankarikang chittang, and upekha sahagatang, jnana vipayutang, asankarikang chittang, sasankarikang chittang. 4 chittas, right? Okay, those dvihetukas. What about, okay, kusala has more chittas as a result, right? Apart from the mahavipakas. In the kama realm, how many kusala vipaka chittas are there? How many kusala vipaka chittas in the kama realm? Yes, kusala vipaka in the kama. How many? No, in general. In general. In general, how many kusala vipaka chittas? In the kama realm, be careful.
All Vipaka, right? No.
All vipakas. All vipakas. Kusala vipaka.
Oh, 16.
Kusala vipaka. I asked you, akusala vipaka, how many? 7. Okay, kusala vipaka, how many?
8 plus 8 is 6.
You have
16.
8 ahetuka, right? And then how many? Yes, and then 8 mahavipaka, not mahakusala, no? 16, not 15, no? 16.
10 Vijnana Parisati.
Huh? 10 vijnana? Yes. So we have 16 chittas as a result of kusala. Why do we only have 9 as a patisandhi? What about the other 7?
No, not the function of.
Yeah, okay. You know that, right? Okay, Supabasa? Of these 16, only 9 can do patisandhikicha, patisandhikicha. Only 9 can do patisandhikicha. How many can do other functions? For example, you have 7 left, no? 7 left. They are what? Chakku vijnana, sota vijnana, ghana, jiva, kaya vijnana, sampatichana, and one of the santiranas. Right? So you have the vijnanas, you have 7 do other kichas, not sankichas. Okay? Do you understand this? Is okay? Yes. This is kicha sangaha. Already from the previous chapters, right? Yes. Kicha sangaha, okay. So, altogether 9 kama patisandhi. Now, rupa vachara patisandhi. Do we have ahetuka, dvihetuka, tihetuka? Only tihetuka, yes. Only tihetuka. What are the chittas? Tihetuka.
5 and 4.
How many chittas are rupa vachara?
16, 12, 15.
15 chittas. 5 kusala, 5 vipaka, 5 kirya, right? So we have those 5 rupa vachara vipaka chittas. 5 rupa vachara vipaka chittas. Okay? Rupa vachara patisandhi. But there is another rupa vachara patisandhi, right? Yeah. Rupa patisandhi. Rupa patisandhi. This is the result of what? Do you remember? 5th jhana. Yeah. Okay, we'll do the patisandhis. This comes later, no? or I can do it now. We have kamma, and then we have the patisandhi, and we have the realm. Okay? Okay, let's say the first jhana. First jhana. So first jhana produces which patisandhi? First jhana, vipaka patisandhi, right? In which realm? Yeah, so we can say in the first jhana realm. Easy, right? First jhana, first jhana, first jhana. What about second jhana? Produces what? Patisandhi? Second jhana patisandhi. In which realm? Second jhana realm. What about the third? Third jhana produces third jhana patisandhi. In which realm? Second jhana realm. This is the, you have to remember. Yes, this is Abhidhamma method. Because the realms are classified according to fourfold jhana. Sutanta classification of jhana, right? 4 jhanas. Yes. Okay? What about the fourth jhana? Produces which patisandhi? Fourth jhana patisandhi. My God, my J is... Fourth jhana patisandhi. In which realm? Third jhana, yes, realm. Okay? And fifth jhana, our last jhana, fifth jhana, produces fifth jhana patisandhi in the fourth jhana realms. Yeah. But there is one more thing. Fifth jhana produces fifth jhana patisandhi or, yes, or rupa patisandhi. You see? So this one can produce 2. This is called what? Chatu? Huh?
He said it's like a Sutanta method, but
No.
it is the Abhidhamma method.
Here you have the jhanas according to Abhidhamma method, and the realms are classified according to the Sutanta method. Yes. So Rupa Patisandhi also produces result in the fourth jhana realm of Asanyasata. Correct? Okay? So you see here, just a little bit tricky, you see, from here onwards. Okay? It's not first and second and third and fourth. No? Okay? So, Rupa Vachara Patisandhi, we have Tihetuka or Rupa Patisandhi for Asanyasata. Arupa Vachara Patisandhi, we have only Tihetuka, and they are the 4 Arupa Vipakas, right? Akasananchayatana, Vipaka Chitta, Vinyananchayatana Vipaka Chitta, Akinchanayatana Vipaka Chitta, and Neva Sanyana Sanyayatana Vipaka Chitta. Okay, so these are the Patisandhi. So here we have, you see, 5, technically 6, and here we have 4. So you have 10, 19, 20 Patisandhis, you see? But one of them is Chitta, right? Okay, right? Next. In the Kama realm, Kama Bhumi, in the Kama realm, we have humans and lower Chatu Maha Rajika. Some of the lower Chatu Maharajikas and humans, they can have all 9 chittas, 9 patisandhis. 9 patisandhis. Ahetuka patisandhi, Dvihetuka patisandhis 4, Tihetuka patisandhis 4. Okay? 9 patisandhis. But when we go to higher, Chatu Maharajika, until Paranimitta Vasavati, we have, no, there was one more in the middle. Chatu Maharajika upper to Paranimitta Vasavati, you have 8, yes, 8 patisandhis. No ahetuka patisandhi. Do you understand this difference? So in the Kama realm, in the Kama realm, you have this ahetuka, but not everywhere in the Kama realm. Not everywhere in the Kama realm. It depends here on the destination. Okay? Ahetuka patisandhi can only be either human or lower Chatu Maharajika. Okay? Higher devas, from higher Chatu Maharajika to Paranimitta Vasavati, all the rest of the Kama realm, 8 patisandhis. So some devas are dvihetuka, some devas are tihetuka. Okay? So if you perform Kama without believing in Kama Vipaka, you can still accumulate dvihetuka patisandhi. Right? Huh? But without panya, it will be weaker. But you can still become a deva. You can still become a deva with dvihetuka patisandhi. If you have a strong dvihetuka kusala kama. Beings considered to have ahetuka patisandhi. Okay? They are, think of the faculties. Blind by birth. First one is blind by birth. Jati, andha. Jachanda is the first one considered to be ahetuka. Jachanda, blind by birth. Then the next faculty is ear, right? So, Jacha Badhira. He is deaf. We say in English, deaf. And this is all by birth. It doesn't mean later in life you lose your hearing because of some accident or something. Jacha Badhira. The next one is Ghanaka. So Jati, I think it's spelled. Jati Ghanaka. Yeah, someone who cannot perceive any odors, no smell. From birth, yes. No smells, no odors, no aromas, no scents. Okay? No, not because of COVID. Jati Ghanaka. And then there is no one who doesn't have the sense of taste. Everyone has the sense of taste, but some people cannot speak. You know this? We call Jatimugha. I think it's a short U. Jatimugha. Do you remember this list? Jatimugha. Jatimugha. Mugha looks like is no H. Jati Mugha, okay? So you just follow the senses, no? Eye, ear, nose, tongue, remember, is Mugha, not that they don't have the sense of taste, but they cannot speak. We call mute in English, mute. Okay, I'll put the English, mute, by birth. This is blind by birth. This is deaf by birth. This one is, how do we say this? No nose sensitivity. I think there is no word for this. Mute. And then The next is kaya. Kaya, everyone has kaya pasada, okay? So there is no one without kaya pasada. But then we go to mind. Think of the mind. That would be the next base, right? Then we have jati muga, jati, yes. Jachela. Ela. Remember this word? Ela. Jachela is a person who is mentally disabled, we may say nowadays, mentally disabled, or people with special needs in mental terms, no? So mentally, huh? Special needs, no? Special needs. No, special abilities is like, no. Special needs. Disabled, yeah, mentally disabled. How do you say it then? Special needs is too general. It's an euphemism. It's an euphemism. Very indirect. Here it doesn't give the meaning. Because special needs could be so many things, I think. You know? Special needs. It's too indirect. But nowadays we would say like that. But these are euphemisms because we avoid those words. Okay? But what it means is that the person is mentally or has a less capacity mentally. Mentally disabled. Okay? Some of them, for example, cannot distinguish directions properly and retain saliva in the mouth, for example. They are dribbling. You know? So this type of individuals, I'll say as mentally disabled, okay? By birth, not because of some accident. Jachela, and then you have ummataka. Also by birth, so it's jati ummataka. Jati ummataka. Insane by birth. And then related to sex. So ubato bhyanjanaka. You already know, right? Pandaka. And napunsaka. Right? Bato bhyanjanaka, yeah, a bit rare, but exists. And then the last one is mama. Mama is, how do we say this, people who have this anarthria, you know, they cannot speak a word. It's very difficult to say even just one word. So they repeat the sound many times, mama. So because of this, they are called mamma. Okay, so this condition by birth is also considered to be a hetuka patisandhi, okay? So one who has anarthria. Difficult to say any word. Yeah, you are not that, don't worry.
Okay. Like it's very difficult some pronouns.
Okay? Okay. So just to remember this list, remember the faculties. Eye, ear, nose. Tongue means he cannot speak. Body doesn't exist. There is no one with no body sensitivity by birth. This doesn't exist, okay? And then later you think of the next base would be like the heart base. So remember the mind. So Jachela, Ummataka, and Jachela, Ummataka, and what is the next one? Ubato Bhyanjanaka. Only two? Only two for the mind? Yes, only two. Jachela, Jachumataka. Yes, only two. Only two for mind. Two for the mind. ela and umataka. And then about sex. So ubatobhyanjanaka, napunsaka, or pandaka, napunsaka. And then the last one is like a motor skill. Cannot talk. Mamma. Yes. Maybe you could put mamma over here as well, you see? You could also put mamma over here. Just to remember it more easily, related to the tongue, related to speech. Mute. Mute. Person who cannot speak.
Yeah,
Mute. By birth. Mute by birth. Yes. Usually people who are deaf cannot really speak very well as well. Huh? Ubatobhyanjanaka you want in English. Umataka is like insane. Ubatobhyanjanaka is forgot. Do you remember? Yes, two genders. I forgot the term. Pandaka is, there is no translation for Pandaka. Napunsaka is like...
Transgender.
Transgender? No. Transgender, I think, is someone who changed sex. You have to go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Someone who changed sex is a transgender, I think. So it's not that. Not by surgery. Huh? There is no term that includes all pandakas. So this word pandaka, I feel there is no translation. In Thailand? Pandaka. Pandaka, you know, remember 5 types of pandaka? Having both sexes, ubatobhyanjanaka. Pandaka, this word pandaka also includes, if I remember correctly, ubatobhyanjanaka and napunsaka inside pandaka. There was like types of pandaka. I don't remember. Hermaphrodite, yeah, hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite. Napunsaka is it's like neuter. Yeah, neuter gender. Neutral. No, it's like neuter gender, something like this. Huh? Ah, eunuch. 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 Not recording? Huh? What? Full? Maybe my memory is full. Homosexual, I think it's not any homosexual is pandaka. This is something that is very strong. Bhante Magavihari explained not any homosexual would be under pandaka, yes. It's not enough, I think, gay. I would not translate this as gay because Bhante Magavihari said these are pandakas, for example, they are very strong. They cannot control themselves. It's, for example, would be like maybe, because nowadays we have these terms, gay, lesbian, or bisexual, other types of terms, no? That I don't know even, but I think not all gays are pandaka. This is something by birth, and it is very strong. They cannot control themselves. So I'm not sure any homosexual will be included here. This is why I don't translate it as homosexual. Okay? So this is it, no? Okay. Pandaka was eunuchs. At least in my book, we have Pandaka as eunuchs. And then the other was neither male nor female, Napunsakayas. Okay, this we have covered. Okay, lifespans. Lifespans. So, in the Apaya and human, it's depending on kamma, okay? So it depends on the kamma. It depends on the kamma. Humans in particular vary. So the lifespan varies depending on the time, right? So from Asankheya, Asankheya is 10 to the power of 120. To 10 years. No, not fixed. 140. 140, not 120. $140. Okay, to 10 years. This one is not fixed. I'll put it over here like this. Apaya depends on the kamma. So it varies, not fixed. Humans.
And the animal also papaya.
Yes.
Then some animal don't have training.
Actually, if we're going to detail, there is lifespans and all.
Some have only one.
Some people live for a long time, depending on their kamma. Animals, for example, they kind of have their lifespan, so depending on the yoni, right? It also varies. And in the hells, it's super long lifespan in the hells. But here I don't have this information yet. I don't remember this information on this chapter. I think it was extra information.
They compare about the.
Compare with the Deva realms, right?
They compare the. Rice.
Huh? Compare what?
Rice in the. What is that? The content of rice.
Ah, this is the description of the length of a kappa. The length of a kappa.
Hell or Apaya, they compare that.
Compare like that.
They said like this, the being in four Apaya, humans and Vinipatika, Asura have no specific life.
No fixed, yes. Vinipatika Sudas, yes. Bhuma Devas, for example, some Bhuma Devas, some Bhuma Devas also depending on their kamma, you see, according to their kamma. According to the kamma, it can go from even 7 days to the whole kappa. 7 days even up to a whole kappa. So they can live a long time. So Bhuma Devas may live for a long time. A little special. Remember, even there was some Arahants, Devas, Bhuma Devas who could live as Arahants for a long time. Bhante Magavihari mentioned. Normally Devas don't live as Arahats, right? They pass away and they are reborn in the Rupavachara realm when they attain Anagami state. Of course, Arahats will not be reborn, no? But when they attain Anagami, Magga Pala, they normally pass away from the Kamavachara Deva realms and are reborn in the Rupavachara, right? So normally you don't have Arahants as Kamavachara Devas. But here, at least according to Bhante, what he mentioned, there were some possibilities over here. Some Devas, Bhuma Devas, could be Arahats and continue living as Arahats. Okay, Chatu Maharajika. Chatu Maharajika. The lifespan, okay, here we go, we make like a table. So in Chatu Maharajika, one divine day, DD, one divine day equals 50 human years. 50 human years, okay? And their lifespan is of 500 years. 500 divine years lifespan. 500 divine years lifespan. So that equals 9 million human years. Million. It's a big M. You can put as a big M. No. I've never seen this. Okay? Chatu Maharajika. Then we have Tavatinsa. One divine day. Now we have to double this. Yeah, double this. It becomes 100 human years, okay? And then their lifespan is also double. Becomes 1,000 divine years, which equals this one, because the lifespan is double and the time is also double, it's times 4. Times 4 becomes 36 million years. Human years. 36. Okay? Huh? 2 times? Yes, 4 times. The total becomes 4 times. Yeah. Tavatinsa. Huh? 1 day in Tavatinsa, 100 human years. Tavatinsa. Okay, Tavatinsa, we have then Yama, right? Okay, Yama. We have 1 divine day. Again, double will be 200 human years. Their lifespan is 2,000 divine years, which equals 144 million human years. 144, okay? Yama Tusita. 1 divine day equals 400 human years. And then we have a lifespan of 4,000 divine years, which equals How much is this? 4 times this?
4 times.
Yeah. 4 times 144?
516.
4 times 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 4, 16. See? 4 times 1, 4, 5. 576, no? Mistake?
567.
Can you check, please? You have a computer? One four four times 4. 144 times 4. Yes, you have over there for sure. No? Huh? 576? It's correct, no? Million human years. Okay. To Sita, and then we have Nimanarati, right? Nimanarati. And then Paranimittavasavati. Okay. So we have one divine day equals 800 human years, lifespan of 8,000 divine years, which equals, how much is this? 4 times 6, 6, 12, 18, 24. 4 times 7, 7, 14, 21, 28, 29, 30. 4 times 5 will be 20. Like this? 2304? Okay. Million human years. Okay? 2,304. Paranimita Vasavati. One divine year, one divine day is 1,600. In English, you can say 1,600 or 1,600 human years. Their lifespan is, you see, 16,000 divine years. This equals how much? 16. 4 times 0 is 0 plus 1, 1. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8, 9. Okay. 9,216. Is it correct? By 4. Multiplied by 4. Okay? I hope my math is correct. But most important is this. Most important is the principle. 9216, no? Okay. So here, how to remember this? I remember like this. You have to remember that one day is 50 human years. You see, this you have to remember. One day is 50 human realms. I think this you, of course, you have to remember. This you have to remember. You see? And then this you have to remember. And that they live 500 you have to remember. So this you have to remember. And then you have to remember that it doubles. It doubles. And in the end it becomes by 4 because of these two, right? So this is actually what you have to remember. That's it. Okay? Yes or not? Yes or no? Okay. Rupa Vachara. Okay, we have, remember the bhumis? We have, what is the first? Brahma Parisanja. Brahma Purohita. Actually, I have to put them like this. Yes. Brahma. Brahma Parisajya, Brahma Purohita, Mahabrahma. Next one, Paritaba, Apamanabha, Abhasara, Paritasubha, Apamanasubha, and Subha Kinha. Okay? Subhakin. Then we have Vihapala, Asanyasata, and then we have Aviha, Atapa, Sudasa, Sudasi, Akanitaka. I think it's long, right? Not sure. Okay. Brahma Parisajya. So remember the last deva was Paranimitta Vasavati, right? Paranimitta Vasavati. How much was it? Their lifespan was 16,000 divine years. Right? 16,000 divine years. Now we take a big jump. Big jump because it's jhana chittas. Now we go to not years but kappas. We have to think about kappas. So the Brahma Parisajya is a third of an asankhya kappa. Asankhya kappa. We'll discuss the kappas. This is half an asankhya kappa. And this one is one asankhya kappa. This is how I have it. One asankhya kappa. No? Yeah, I also have some doubt about this. This one should be two mahakappa. Because this one is two mahakappa, you see. Mahakappa. Because the world is destroyed after one asankhya kappa. The first jhana realm is destroyed after one asankhya kappa. The first jhana realm is destroyed by fire, water, or vayu in the asankhya kappa. At the end of the or during the samvata kappa. We'll discuss now the types of kappa. No? So one asankhya kappa. This one, two mahakappa. This one is double, 4 mahakappa, 8 mahakappa, 16 mahakappa, and then 32 mahakappa, 64 mahakappa. When you reach 5th jhana, there is a huge jump. Actually, not a huge jump. 64 goes to 80. 80. Wait. 2 mahakappa, 4, 8. Let me check. A third of asankhya, a half asankhya, 1 asankhya, 2 mahakappas, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Now there is a huge jump, yes. Sorry, yes, 500, yes. So from 64 it jumps to 500 mahakappas. And then again double, asanyasata, yeah, also the same, you see. 500 mahakappa. And then we go again double, 1000 mahakappa, 2000 mahakappa, 4000 mahakappa, 8,000 Mahakapa, 16,000 Mahakapas.
Is there a difference in Asankhya Kappa and Mahakappa?
Yes, we'll discuss now. Okay, we'll discuss now. One Mahakapa has 4 Asankhya Kappa. Asankhya Kappa. Mahakapa has 4 Asankhya Kappas.
Asankhya is uncountable, no?
Yeah, but it's countable actually, no? It's countable. It comes to an end, so
It has 1 point. It has 1 point.
it begins and it begins and it ends.
Mahabrahma is there is some correction.
Sorry? Mahabrahma? Mahabrahma, what is the correction?
I don't know, but there is some. I think.
That's how I have it here, but I have this question. Yeah, I thought it was 1 Mahakapa.
Yeah, I think it's also that.
But the destruction of the world, we'll discuss now. The destruction, how the world is destroyed. So here, you have a period of, okay, if we think this of the period of destruction, during this destruction, the first jhana realm is always destroyed. So here it is destroyed, here it's beginning to appear, and here there are living beings. So living beings only live 1 Asankhya Kappa, you see? 1 Asankhya Kappa, because here during this period, it's getting destroyed. It's in the process of being destroyed.
They have to suffer.
Huh? They pass away and they are reborn in higher Brahma realms. So I think this is correct. 1 Asankhya Kappa.
What is something?
1 Asankhya Kappa.
Yes. One Asankhya if for for 64.
64 Antara Kappa. Yes. According to most commentaries. Then there is some other opinions on that as well. Now we go to Arupavachara. Or here actually, what do you have to remember? You have to remember this, you see? Cannot avoid. You have to remember this.
All the things that
What?
1/3.
1
Sorry?
Slash.
1/3.
1/3. 1/3. 1/3. 1.
Part of 1.
Yeah, it's 1 divided by 3. It's 1/3, you see? 1/3. This is half. Yeah, we say half. This one we just say half. Half, you see? This one we say 1. Okay. Now, this one you have to remember. Now you have to remember this here. Here you have to remember that it doubles.
How many double?
Here. Doubles. Why this color? This one. Doubles. Now it goes double.
From 2 become 4.
Yeah, but 1, it actually, Asankhya, it goes to Mahakapa. Actually, it's not double the first one, right? The number is double, but the kappa is different, so it's not really double. So we better... You better remember it. You have to remember this. You have to remember this, you see? And now it goes double. Now it doubles, 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 doubles. When you reach the fifth jhana here, fifth jhana, you have to remember that these two are the same. And that it jumps to 500, you see? This you have to remember. And now, okay, you just again double, 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 double. So this is what you have to remember, the yellow ones. This one is because of the destruction of the world. Because of, and then you have a noun, because of the destruction of the world. It cannot be one Mahakapa because of the destruction of the world.
It cannot be one.
Cannot be one Mahakapa. Okay? You'll understand now. Why? Okay. Yeah, so we have destruction of the world, no? Actually, this part of the lesson should be kind of together with the Kappa lesson, no? Kappas. Kappas. We have Ayu Kappa, the lifespan. Yes, the lifespan of living beings is the Ayu Kappa. So right now for living beings, Ayu Kappa is 76 years, right? 76, 75. 2,600 years, 74 years. Okay, this is the Ayu Kappa is the lifespan. The lifespan. Lifespan. Then we have Antara Kappa. Antara Kappa is a period it takes for the lifespan to go from Asankheya to 10 years and back. So it goes from Asankheya, the lifespan, goes down to 10 years and back to Asankheya. This is one Antara Kappa.
What does that mean?
Remember, the human lifespan varies.
5 years.
Sorry?
Up to 5 years. Is it 10 years or 5 years?
10. 10 is the minimum. 10 is the minimum. Okay? So in the beginning of the Antara Kappa, human beings live Asankheya. Okay? And they are very virtuous. They don't need to eat. They live on happiness. And they move freely. They have light. They are luminous. Yes, Adhikapika humans, right? Yes. They have no sex, no gender, not male and female distinction. So, anyways, then gradually they become more unvirtuous. There is that sutta, no? Chakravati Sutta, I think it was. Chakravati Sutta explains how this process happens. And as human beings become less virtuous, their lifespan also decreases. Okay? So then, this period of decrease. Then, over here, at this point over here, we have the Satta Vinasa. The Satta Vinasa is the destruction of most beings, the death of most human beings occur at this point. 3 types of Satta Vinasa. Satta Vinasa, it can be by weapons, Satta, by disease, Roga, or by dubbhikha, famine. Dubbhikha.
Something which one you want with four.
Sorry?
Which one you want with orange.
Which one?
They get destroyed by
According to this one, no partners are most. Like it mostly those
Yeah. Usually sattva is depending on dosa. This one, roga, is about because there is different opinions, different versions of this one too. There is different versions. This one, some people say raga, and moha, and some people say moha, and here raga. So there is different versions of this. Why it happens, sattva vinasa. But basically in 7 days, most living beings die. They kill each other with weapons, with a lot of dosa, and then most beings are born in hell. Most beings are born in hell, in niraya, because they die with a lot of anger and fear. In the roga, most beings are reborn in sagga. Sagga. Because when you're sick, you feel, of course you suffer, but you have made this thought, may others not suffer what I'm suffering. You know? So you have actually better thoughts than when you're dying fighting. So if you're sick, usually you have this type of like compassion for other people. When you see people suffering, your dear ones suffering with sickness, you have more kusala chittas actually. Okay? So most beings, they die and they are reborn in sagga because of this wishing for others not to suffer what they are suffering. Okay? But dubbhikha, they have a lot of hunger, a lot of craving for food, and they are reborn in pitta realms, mostly.
They not fighting, only hungry.
Only hunger, yes. There is no food, everybody dies of hunger.
they fight for food.
Hmm?
They fight for food.
Maybe there is some fighting for food, but usually without food you become very weak. The main problem is not the fighting. Yeah, the main problem is the hunger.
Just catch each other.
Trying to eat each other. This happened in history, you know. Places where there was no food for a long time, people even start eating other human beings. From? Sorry? They eat their own son? Story? Not putta mangsa, no? Yeah, I heard there was some terrible famines in Egypt or in some other places. So then, here, only the ones who survive are those who are in remote places, in caves, in very far away places. They stay alone, and then they survive this period. And then they reflect on what happened and they start becoming more virtuous. We should avoid killing. Then they stop killing. Then they stop stealing, they start following more precepts on a societal level. And then gradually their lifespan increases. Then it increases up to asankhya. So this period is an antarakapa. Okay? Antarakapa. You have to remember these names, okay? Ayu is quite easy to remember. Antara, you have to maybe remember this. Antarakapa, okay? Then we have the asankhya kappa. Asankhya kappa. Asankhya kappa is a period of, according to most commentaries, 64 antarakapa. 64 of these, you see? So the lifespan goes down and up 1 Antarakapa. 64 Antarakapas makes 1 Asankhya, according to most commentaries. Then, according to Katavatu, it's 20. And there was another opinion, Paramatadipani was saying, I think it was 80. 80. In the Vedas, Bhante checked in the Vedas, they say 14. But this is, I think, the most followed, 64. Huh? We mainly follow this one, but it looks like Bhante also follows this one. But they are all Antarakapas, okay? Antarakapas. So it's not very clear, but mostly we say 64, okay?
64% of the Asankhya.
64 Antarakapas, which is the period it takes for the lifespan to reduce and increase. One Antarakapa. 1 Antarakapa. 64 Antarakapas is 1 Asankhya Kappa.
Antarakapa is 2 times.
Yeah, it begins on top, and then ends on top, and then it begins again, another. Okay? So you would have 64 or 20 or 80, I don't know, but let's say 64 Asankhyas. 64 Antara make 1 Asankhya. Okay? At the end of the Asankhya Kappa, there is again another destruction. But this is not just the Satavinasa. It's a huge destruction. Then all the Kama realm is destroyed, and part of the Rupa realm is destroyed. Okay? At the end of the Asankhya Kappa. Asankhya Kappa. No, it takes some time. It's a whole process. It takes a long time.
No, I mean, it happens in all realm, not only. It happens at the same time or at different time.
At different time, it goes up and up and up higher. It goes like slowly going up.
When human realm falls down,
First the lower realms are destroyed, and then gradually coming up to the higher Kama realms.
there is gap.
Yeah, there is some time between realms. It's a whole process. It takes a long time. So at the end of Asankhya Kappa, you have, for example, this is the first Antarakappa, right? And then you keep going, second Antarakappa, and so on, until you reach the 64th Antarakappa. Okay? So this whole period is the Asankhya. Asankhya Kappa. And then at the end of the Asankhya Kappa, we have a huge, again, at this point over here, we have a huge destruction, a great destruction. It's not the Satavinasa. A great destruction. And this great destruction is either by Tejo, or Apo, or Vayu. So this Asankhya Kappa, because of that, it's of 4 types. 4 types. We have Samvata, Samvata kappa. Yes. Samvata tayi. Vivata. And Vivata tayi. Vivata tayi kappa. Okay, you have these four. Samvata kappa is the period in which the world is being destroyed. This type of asankhya here is when human beings are living only in the Vivata tayi kappa. Okay? Samvata kappa is the destruction. Samvata tayi is when everything is destroyed and it stays like that. The elements are scattered for a long time. Then Vivata kappa is when the worlds begin to form again. It's a whole period, a whole process from top to bottom. Okay? And then the Vivata tayi is the period it stays like that. Right now we are in Vivata tayi kappa.
Only all the bhumi will get destroyed at that time, somewhat and somewhat high at that period.
Not all bhumis.
Even human world.
Human world always is destroyed, yes. All the kama bhumi is destroyed, always. The first jhana realm is also always destroyed.
7 times Tejo, 1 Apo.
Yes. Yes. So you have this great destruction. This great destruction begins with something called great destruction. It begins with vipatti kara mahamega. It begins with Vipatikara Mahamega, okay? This great destruction. And then it's of three types. Tejo Samvata Kappa, Apo Samvata, or Vayu Samvata. Okay? So what happens with Tejo is that at the end of this Vivata tayi kappa, this great destruction begins with this Vipatikara Mahamega, which is a huge rain. Okay? Huge deluge. Okay? Deluge. It begins always with rain for a long time. Okay? It begins always with this rain, and then one of these three elements will become more prominent, excessive, and that element will destroy gradually all the bhumis from bottom to top. Not all bhumis, but from all the kama bhumi and the first jhana bhumis. So we have here the bhumis. Okay, we have bhumis, okay? We have Kama Bhumi, and then we have the first jhana, Rupa Vachara Bhumi, second jhana, third jhana, and then we have here fourth jhana, okay? Now, red color for the fire, no? So, Tejo. This one stays white. Wait, I like this side. I like this one, you see? Yeah, I can, you see? Tejo Samvata Kappa. Okay, Tejo Samvata Kappa, all this fire, excessive fire, it will destroy up to over here, you see? You understand? Whoop. Okay? If it's apple what? Blue, no? If it's, no. This one, blue. This is green? This is green, no? This is kind of...
Sky blue. That one is sky blue.
You want this one?
That one is blue, dark blue.
Dark blue. We cannot see it very well, but... Huh?
That one is sky blue.
Let's try here. Apo, Samvata Kappa. Then water destroys up to the second jhana, you see? Okay? This is the water destruction, okay? And then you have Vayu. What color? Okay, this one. This one. Vayu destruction is greater, and Vayu destroys up to here. Yes. Do you understand? Can you visualize? So the fourth jhana is never destroyed. Fourth jhana, upwards, is not destroyed. Yeah, this is the bhumis. Bhumis is according to Suttanta method. Okay? Bhumis, these are bhumis, so it's according to Suttanta method. Jhanas, here we think usually in the Abhidhamma method, 5 jhanas. But the bhumis, there are 4, according to 4 jhanas. Remember? So these are the bhumis, so we think about the Suttanta. We don't put 5 jhanas. Okay?
One that is found in Sutta.
Huh?
It is found in Sutta.
Chakravati. Chakravati Sutta. There is one more sutta.
There is Vehapala Asanya Satta Aviharatapa Sutta Sutta Sigana Kanita.
Yeah, they are not destroyed.
They are not destroyed.
Sorry, what was your question?
Is it found in Sutta? So
Ah, yeah, the sutta here. What was the sutta? I have it here somewhere. I have here. Now I cannot find the sutta name, but Chakravati Sutta was one. Chakravati Sutta, and there was one more sutta. Yeah, what happens, no? Yeah. So, we'll touch on that. We'll explain that. So far okay? So here, Samvata Kappa is the destruction period. Destruction period. Okay? This destruction happens during Samvata Kappa. Destruction, okay? Samvata Tai Kappa, it remains destroyed in a way. Okay, so it's like all these realms that were destroyed, they are non-existent during this period. There are no humans, no devas, kama devas, no first jhana, and then depending on which element, you will also not have second or even third jhanas.
Look like empty, like that. Somewhat.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So this is a period in which it is destroyed. If I had to say it in brief, it's destroyed. Okay, and it stays like that. Elements are scattered. There are no living beings over here. Vivata Kappa is the period these realms, from top to bottom, begin to reappear. So you could call it a genesis, construction. construction. And here it remains already there, existing, okay? The existing period. In brief, okay? In brief. So maybe we would have to do like this. For example, if we take the first one as the Samvata, this is the period of destruction, right? Here is the Samvata. Samvata, right? Destruction. Period of destruction by one of the elements. Destruction. Okay? Period of destruction. Then, here you have three types. Tejo, or Apo, or Vayu. Okay? One of them. Three types of Samvata. Tejo Samvata, Apo Samvata, Vayu Samvata. At the end of Samvata, we have another Asankheya, in which is Samvata Tai. Samvata Tai. Samvata Tai. Here it remains destroyed. Okay? Remains destroyed. Let me go back here and I'll say how many world systems are destroyed. You know, Dasa Sahasa is the Anaketa. Keta is destroyed. The Anaketa is destroyed. Anaketa is destroyed. You know there are 3 Buddha Ketas. Remember, Bante? 3 Buddha Ketas. 3 Buddha Ketas. 3 Buddha Ketas. Jati Keta. Jati Keta. It's Jati Keta is how much was it? Anaketa and Visayaketa. Visayaketa. So this one is the one destroyed, you see, Anaketa. So the Jatiketa is the world systems that shake when the Buddha is born, when the Bodhisattva is born, when he, what else? When he's conceived, when he's born, when he renounces, maybe, when he attains enlightenment, when he takes parinibbana, when he gives up the Ayu Sankara. First Dhamma talk, yes, Dhammachakra also. So all those world systems shake. Yeah, like an earthquake. A lot of information here. Very noisy, no? Samvata Simas, frequency. Jatiketa, Dasa Sahasa, yes, 10,000. Jatiketa is 10,000. 10,000 Chakavalas. Then Anaketa is the area of efficacy of paritas. Area of efficacy of paritas. They are Ratana Parita, Kanda Parita, Dhajaga Parita, Atanatya Parita, and Mora Parita. Yes. Ratana Sutta, Kanda, Dhajaga, Atanatya, and Mora. Okay? This is Koti Sata Sahassa. Koti Sata Sahassa. Koti 100,000. Koti is 100,000, right? Koti Sata Sahasa, 100,000 kotis. 100,000 kotis. So 100,000, not chakavalas, kotis of chakavalas. Koti is 100,000 already, right? One koti. Right? Or one koti is 10,000. 1,000. 1,000 it's not. 10,000, no? Okay. So let's already put the final. If we add over here, okay, wait.
Not 10,000.
No? Can you check?
10 lakh and 1 crore.
One koti is 100,000 or 10,000?
100 million is okay.
Not 100 million. I think it's 10,000, no? Koti. 10 million.
10 million, okay.
Ah. 10 millions is one koti. So it's 100,000 times 10 million. 10.
100,000 koti enough only. Yeah.
Okay.
100,000 koti.
100,000 koti, yes. 100,000 koti. One koti equals 10 million. Okay? So this is the area of chakavalas that are affected by these paritas. So this is the area that gets destroyed. So our chakavala, not only our chakavala is destroyed by Tejo, but all these chakavalas, the anaketa, are destroyed at the same time. Okay? So it's maybe one group of chakavalas, a big group of chakavalas is destroyed. And then another ana, outside of that is not destroyed. Okay? So it's these anaketa. Okay? Visayaketa is the objective field of the Buddha, and this one has no limit. Okay? So Visayaketa, no limit. No limit for Visayaketa of the Buddha, okay? So what is destroyed is here, anaketa. Remember in the Parita, anaketam hi sabbata sabbada sabbapanina, right? Khanda Parita. Anaketam hi. In this anaketam hi, sabbata, sabbada, everywhere, all the time, right? Sabbata, sabbada. Sabbapanina, all beings. Sabbasopi nivareti paritantam bhanamahi. Okay. So this anaketa is destroyed.
How to compare
Jati keta and anaketa. How to compare? 10,000 chakavala is much less than this, no? Much less than this. So 10,000 chakavala, you will have maybe, for example, our chakavala, and then you have 10,000 chakavalas is the jati keta, and then much more, you have anaketa.
Koti means chakavara, koti, right?
Sorry?
Koti means chakavara.
These are chakavalas, yes. 100,000 kotis. 100,000 kotis. No. Small. 100,000 kotis. Yes, of chakavalas. Okay? Of chakavalas. Samvata, Samvatatai. Okay? Then you have this period of Samvatatai Antarakapa, and it remains destroyed during this whole period. This whole Anaketa remains destroyed depending on the element. If it's Tejo, up to all the first jhana. Apo, including second jhana. Vayu, up to third jhana. So because of that, there are three simas. Three simas. Let's put them here. Okay, I'll put them here, see? The sima of the Tejo, red. White. Sima of Tejo, here, what are the second jhanas? You have Paritabha, Appamanabha, Abhasara. Okay? So, say the sima is Abhasara. Abhasara is the sima. These are three simas. Abhasara. Wait, three simas. Three samvata simas. Okay? Three samvata simas. This one is Abhasara when the destruction is of Tejo. Then Apo, the sima is, you destroy the second jhana. So the sima is here. Third jhana is Parita Subha, Appamana Subha, Subhakinha. Is the second sima. And then the third sima, when it's destroyed by Vayu, no. When it's destroyed by Vayu, it's Vihapala. So there are these three simas.
Where will they born after they are
It stopped. I don't know what happened.
Where will they born after all the realms destroyed? Then
Where are they born? They stay either in Lokantarika Niraya.
Niraya is not destroyed?
Yes. Here. These destructions, okay, between Chakavalas, you have one Chakavala, right? One Chakavala, and you have another Chakavala and another Chakavala, right? In this gap, you have Lokantarika Niraya. You remember this? One of the Nirayas? Between world systems, there is this gap where there is no light. No light in this gap. Yes, some living beings are born here. Only those that have very strong wrong views. They are born over here during this destruction. A lot of information, right? A lot of information. The destruction. Apaya beings. Those with strong wrong views, they are born in Lokantarika Niraya. Okay? most beings in Apaya are reborn in Sugati. Yes, Sugati, in Kama Sugati first. Kama Sugati and attain jhanas. And then they are born in the Brahma realms. You understand? They are born in the Brahma realms. So beings in Apaya, for example, animals, those in Niraya, so when this destruction begins, they pass away from the Apaya. They are reborn in Sugati, for example, as human beings or as lower devas, and they develop jhana. Okay, so that answers your question. They develop jhana, most of them. And there are some devas that inform that the world is being destroyed, right? And they encourage people to develop the Brahma Viharas. And then most beings develop these Brahma Viharas. They develop jhana, and then they are reborn in the Brahma realms where they are safe from the destruction. You understand?
They cannot.
They can. Most beings can during this period. But those with strong wrong views, then they are born in Lokantarika Niraya. Okay? Apaya beings, human beings, or let's say Kama Sugati beings. Kama Sugati beings, they develop jhana. They develop jhana and go to Brahma realms. Okay, this is what normally happens. And then those that are already in the Brahma realm, if they're in the first jhana, they will be reborn in the second or third to escape that destruction. Okay? The others in the higher ones, the destruction doesn't affect them. Okay? Yeah, we have to stop here. There's a lot of info, a lot of information, but we have to stop here. So we're still halfway through the kappas. Okay?